cold. Truck's almost warm anyway. Let's go. Oh, come on, go in here. Good morning. Welcome to the Benjamin and Harmon Outdoors YouTube channel. We're out in the middle of nowhere, Canada. We're building a bushcraft super shelter. So I got to get started with the boring stuff. We got to get firewood, down a bunch of trees to make this shelter. So I'll keep that short for you guys. Oh, and I brought bread. You didn't see it, but I just brought that dead tree down right there with my bare hands. So yeah, better not come fight me. I just cut down this tree, but it's being super stubborn. I knew I could do that the whole time. This will be great as a ridge pole. Alright, now I just need... There we go. That thing ain't going nowhere. Now that this is up and it's resting over there, I got to do the same support as I've done right here, over there. I want to take out my extraordinarily heavy backpack. Is it long enough? No! I seem to have picked a better one, but I'm actually going to... Looks pretty tight if I do say so myself. Ooh. Ah! Over there. So I've been thinking about the cover problem, where I have to find runners to go out there and something to cover it with. And I think my solution is in this deadfall forest to just go get a ton of fallen trees and just spend a few hours gathering wood, come back, lay them on, and then maybe we'll find some moss that's here and some spruce boughs and drop those on top as well, which could easily work. Now I probably need to go cut down like twice as many, but still I've got a healthy start. Some of these are just so gosh darn long. Jackpot. This stuff should be pretty good for layering the back with. Also fairly flammable, so I'll have to keep it away from the fire. Do not have enough boughs yet, but I need to start throwing them on to see roughly how thick I need to go. I hereby toss the first bough. We've got a small pile forming here and one or two over there. So I'll start throwing and see how far that gets us. So we have a fairly decent layer here. You can see right through it, obviously. Camera makes it a lot worse. We'll compress that down using logs, just stuff we find on the ground, and then we'll do another layer and it's done. An important note to make is that in this situation right now, obviously this is nowhere near enough, but all I'm going for is snowproof, not waterproof. This part of the video has no real purpose. I got stopped by how pretty it was. I'll shut up now so you can enjoy it. We're making progress, but you can still see way too much daylight. Again, looks way worse on the camera, but yeah. That could stop a decent snowfall as is and keep me relatively covered, but I want to go overkill on this. Okay, we're almost done now. You can still see a bit of light through, but I'm fairly confident that for at least this winter, that will catch all the snow. And you know what? Worst case scenario, I can bulk it up. But right now, I'm getting hungry. So that means I need to get a fire so I can get my bread getting all cooked up. There's been a development. I have gotten more hungry and less patient. So I'm going away from making a backstop today, a fire reflector. I'm gonna go straight into just making a fire and then making bread. So patience gone. Hopefully fire and bread soon to come. I'm gonna start getting a little teepee fire going. I had another idea, and that is I've left a lot of debris around the forest here. Not that there's anyone else gonna be out here, but might as well clean up after myself and keep a tidy life. Yeah. I might be a touch rushing this, so. Update, birch bark is no longer flammable, or at least this birch bark isn't. I thought I was having an easy go at this because I was bringing matches. No fire steel or nothing. Time to get some firewood drying next to said fire. It is very nice having this level of warmth here. I was skeptical about being able to get a fire going, but this one's going quite nicely right now. I got to get out of here in the next few hours, and then I'll be back in a couple days to film an overnight camping trip here. But because I'm getting out of here so quick, letting it burn down a bit so I get a nice bed of embers, and then I'll throw my frying pan on. I brought a chair and then a frying pan. I get that this video may not get many views. I'm thankful to those of you who have viewed this long. This isn't an overnighter. It will get an overnighter soon. But I just didn't have the time, what with Christmas and all. This was my first Christmas with a toddler. We were really just trying to take in and enjoy every second of it. It was just having the time of his life, opening gifts and playing with his uncle, who's very similar in age to him. Anyway, thank you for watching, those of you who have. And I will be putting out another overnighter in a short while. Get all the gunk out of there. Here's the dealio. I'm hungry. And I forgot to defrost this. Oh yeah. That's a good consistency right there. I usually don't put that much prep or effort into what I bring for food, which I usually end up hating halfway through the trip, so I'm going to try bringing more fun and fancy dishes. Trail bread is so simple to make, especially when your wife makes it for you. Look at that. That's starting to sizzle there. Okay. He's nice and sheltered. Well, the good news is that the bread is done, but the bad news is I kind of burnt it just a little bit while trying to get a good thumbnail, so I'm going to throw that back in and let it finish cooking. But now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had trail bread that wasn't burnt. But yeah, I mean, hey, trail bread is trail bread. It's good bread. That, you know, may not look appetizing to most, but to me, that's delicious. Dang, that's like almost perfect trail bread. That is perfect. That part isn't. That's not cooked yet. But that's really good. My loving wife seasoned the bread for me without me knowing. But anyway, I got a long trip out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying, and have yourself a good day. All right, Riggs, we're off. We waited till very late in the day to get out of here. We might be doing a bit of walking in the dark, but anyway, beautiful camp. Excited to get back here.